Happy November. Oops. Whoops. Crap. Totally just pushed the wrong button. Okay, there we go. Hello. Hi, friends. Waiting for the video here to click on over so I know we're good to go. I hope you all had an awesome Halloween. And if you did, let me know in the comments section. How was your Halloween? How was your day? Oh, here we go. Hi, hello. Oh, and let me make sure this is off. Izzy borrowed it. Yep, we're good. Hi. Happy November, friends. Happy November. Welcome back to another crafting live session. I need to run and get this wet really quick here in a minute. I'm going to wait for a second for make sure everything's good. How was your weekend? How was your Halloween? Did you do anything fun? I do need you. Put you over there. I'm feeling a little like discombobulated today. Like I have a laundry list of things I need to get done. But I don't really know where to start. So I feel like I just need to sit down. Maybe tonight I'll do it. Sit down and write out a list of everything that I need to do in the next couple of days and get that done. The kids are off of school today, so they don't have school the day after Thanksgiving, the day after Halloween, which is actually really smart, I think, on the teacher's part to give them, or the school's part to give them the day off, because who knows how late some of these kids are up and, you know, sugared out and all of that kind of stuff. So I think it's pretty smart that they gave them the day off. So they're home. Today is technically the second day of Dia de los Muertos. So Dia de los Muertos goes from the 31st to the 2nd of November. I need to put away my Halloween decorations this afternoon, get out my Dia de los Muertos decorations, which isn't very much. And I'm thinking I probably need to make the bread tonight, make some pan de muerto this evening. It takes a couple hours, so maybe I'll do that after the live today, since I don't have to take the kids anywhere. I don't have to go and get them. So yes. Oh, Elena, I'm glad I'm not the only one that's like what is even happening today? It doesn't feel like Tuesday. It doesn't feel like a Monday. It feels almost like a Saturday. It's kind of weird. Like, I think that's the problem, is it feels like a Saturday. Hi, Sarah. Yay, getting to a live. Hello. How are you? All right, friends, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and get my little chamois thingy here wet because I forgot to do that before I hit play. And then I do have my 2 layouts ready to go. I got them designed this morning. I need to put this over here too. I designed them this morning because I didn't get to them over the weekend. And then tonight I'm going to work on the last 3 that we're going to do tomorrow, and we'll get it all done, which will be super exciting. Super glad, Elena, that you guys had a good Halloween. That's awesome. Amber, it feels like fall in Arizona today. That's awesome. Yay for feeling like fall. Oh, side story. So this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday here in Michigan were beautiful. Like a little overcast, you know, not super sunny. Some sun though. Like we had the sun peek through 60s. Just pretty beautiful, pretty fall, beautiful weather. Yesterday, Monday, for Halloween, the whole day it was overcast. It's like threatening to rain all day long. They said rain in the morning. It's going to clear up in the afternoon. Yeah, okay. So then we get the kids dressed. We go outside at 5 because our neighborhood does like an early trick-or-treating before the normal trick-or-treating, which is nice because then you can go out and get started before everybody buses into our neighborhood, because we live in just a giant neighborhood. So people come here from all over. So we did the early one. So we got everybody dressed and ready. We went outside, and I kid you not, we walked out the door and the skies just opened and it poured on us. So we got rained on the entire time we were out trick-or-treating. And then today, it's a high of 65 and sunny. What? You know, I'm like, what? So we had like 65 and sunny, 65 and partly sunny, rain for Halloween, and then 65 and sunny. Like, Aaron was like, somebody just doesn't want the kids to have candy, apparently. Like, why? Why? Why did it have to be rainy? So many times it like snows here on Halloween. It rains here on Halloween. A couple years back, we had ice rain on Halloween. It's very, 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 very rare that we have good weather for Halloween. Anyway, just so funny. Yeah, a lot of people got rain. Yeah, I was so mad about it. I was so mad. But it's okay. It was worth it. The memories are worth it. All right, let me go get this wet. I'm gonna also, maybe I'll do this first. I'll flip the camera over to my desk view. I will go get the chamois wet because I feel like I'm stamping today. Yeah, I have stamps. I'm stamping today. So we'll take care of that and then we'll get started. We'll get started on these. What, Deb? I am mad at you. 86 and no rain. Hot. Yeah, I suppose that is really hot, 86. I'd rather be hot though than wet. Although I guess if you're that hot, you're wet from your sweat. So I don't know. Beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. All right, so let me make sure we're good here. Here's my layouts. Yay. Okay, I will be right back. This will just take me a hot second. This. All right. Also, 100% still in my pajamas right now. I put on a sweatshirt. But it is a pajama day kind of day. Unless we decide to go anywhere, then I'll have to get changed. But pajama days. Okay, so this is 28. This is 27. It got up to 80 during the day. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Sarah, you're working on your October daily. It's your very first one, nearly done. Oh, you're welcome. Did you enjoy the project this year? Sarah, how did it go for you? Did you like it? Also, I realized last week I forgot to draw out any of the, like I didn't do these at the end of the video. So I just did them as I was working on them. So this first layout here is, I drew out pick a shape, stars, circle, hearts, etc. So I pulled out this heart stamp and that's what I'm going to use. I like this one, looks kind of spider webby here in the bottom corner. So I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to essentially scrap lift a couple, it's like a combination of two layouts that Allie did with the stamp set. So she did one with this stamp set and then she did one with a totally different one. But it also had a heart shape. So the second one, she had a heart and it swiveled and there was underneath like a photo and journaling. And she just did like a large one. I want to do 3 of them using this and have photos and journaling underneath. So that's what we're going to do. So I think what I'm going to start with, and I pulled this out for a potential title. What I'm going to start with is stamping out those hearts. I think that's going to be good. I pulled a bunch of papers because I don't know what I want to use for a background paper. We'll figure that out. And then I need a large block. Like that. Is this going to be big enough? Yeah. All right, so we're going to pull this one off of here. So this is the heart pattern stamp from Allie, from like earlier this year, or maybe it was last year. I don't know. But I love the hearts, and I've never used these ever since I got them. Haven't used them, so that's exciting to be able to use them. And then I just have a bunch of like textured paper cutoffs. These are just scraps. So we'll use that and some black ink because I want these to look like spider webs. So I'm going to do this. On the one that she did, actually, do I want to use this ink or do I want to use the archival ink? I kind of want to use archival. It's a little darker. So let's do that instead. So not this one. Let's use this one. Just get that all kind of inked up. Oh my gosh, Tammy, it's 70. It's sunny. Oh, I'm sorry you're stuck in your office. I hope you can get out and do some fun stuff this evening, though, or this afternoon, because, I mean, you got to enjoy those weather days. You got to. Sarah, you were good through the 9th, then life hit, managed to catch up. Yeah. Yes, it does. It does. I think for me, that's why I do a lot of the daily documenting, is because, all right, let's see, what does this look like on the other side? Because it encourages you to enjoy the season, you know? So like October, it gets us to like, instead of just saying, oh, I'd like to do these things this year, I find that we actually do them more. Oh, that's a lot better. Okay, so I'm doing this on the back side of this textured white cardstock. I'm not doing the textured side because I like the way that looks. That's so cool. And then the smooth side, it's a lot darker on. It's easier to see the lines, so that's what we'll do. I have no other use for these pieces of paper, so this works. So I'm just gonna do 3 of them. Okay, and we'll do 1 more on this piece. So I want 3 of them to be in a row. Okay, so okay, that looks pretty darn good. Scrub this thing off a bit before I put it back. Okay. All right. And put that to the side. Now, I can put this away also. Okay, now where did I put the little photos? Stuff right over here. Okay, so then I also have this stamp set digitally. So I knew I wanted to use the physical version to actually stamp with it, but then I used the digital version to create my own templates for the hearts themselves, because I want these to fit behind the stamped versions. So I think what I'm going to do is, we have 3 of them. So we're just going to do our best to line them up right. And if it's not perfect, that is a-okay. So I've got one that is a full page, well, a full photo, one that is half photo, half words, and one that is all words. I wish I would have turned the background of this one a color and then had the text on top, but decided that I didn't really care that much, that it's okay. I didn't want to go through the extra effort. So I'm thinking what I could probably do is trim these out. This one I want to cut off the line. I put a stroke around the outside of this so I could know where to cut it. I don't really want the line showing. So I'm just going to cut right along the inside of that line. Like that. And I think I'm going to cut the stamped versions with a little bit of a white outline, so it'll make them a tiny bit bigger than these, and that is okay. Okay. Right, so if I do this, let's get these out. These are easier for me to maneuver. With fussy cutting. Over the weekend, I did, however, I think I told you guys that I'm working on a lesson for the December daily prep party. My lesson, or my hour of it, which is, I think they called it go-to approaches or go-to stories. Let's see how that fits. Oh yeah, that's going to be good. Yes. Okay, very good. Anyway, so I was working on that this weekend, and the concept of that hour is basically going to be creating the same, it's not the same, creating a similar jar of prompts for December daily. So I did it originally, I did the prompt jar originally inside of the Stories of This Season class. And then Kelly, who does a lot of the class stuff, Kelly Ishmael, she was like, hey, can you do this for December too? And we can include it in the December daily prep party. She was like, yes. So I'm really glad at the end of all of this, at the end of October, to have done it for October, because I feel like I have a really good, I really, really, really enjoyed it. So it made me excited to do it again for December, which is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a jar again for December and work through prompts for designs. Anyway, so I got all the prompts done over the weekend. Got that done, filmed my video. I edited pictures just before jumping on this live today, hoping to get that all sent over, which will be awesome. One thing off my shoulders. But I'm really excited about it, and hopefully it'll be cool. Hopefully other people will like it too, even if they don't use it as a jar. So even if you come to the December daily prep party, even if you don't use the jar idea, at the very least, it's ideas for, you know, designs and stories and journaling stuff. So anyway, so that's what I worked on this morning. Designing layouts for today, for this, and editing pictures. Also, extremely happy to be done with my one little word prompt month. Very happy that that is done. It ended up, I feel like I did not go into one little word this month thinking that the prompt, the way I envisioned it, I did not expect it to be as, you know, as, I guess, difficult or stressful, or I don't know. I thought it was going to be a lighter topic, and it definitely was not. So it had very strong reactions to it. We'll put it that way. And I am very glad that the responsibility of leading the next lesson is not mine. And happy, excited to participate in the next prompt. But yes, oh my goodness. Okay, so we've got the hearts here, which will go behind these. Look how cute that is, right? So there's 3 of them in a row. I'm going to put a number on the middle one to designate the number of the day. And then I have this picture of Jonah from his preschool party. That's what this is documenting, is I took him on Friday to his party at preschool for Halloween. He technically doesn't go to school on Fridays, but that's when they were doing their party. So I was like, can I just bring him? That is not at all what I need. Oh my gosh. See what I mean? Losing my mind. Okay, this goes into the spiral bound notebook. Not that. Okay, we're just gonna, here we go. Here we go. So here's what we got. We've got the photo of Jonah. I need a piece of pattern paper to go next to him. So I pulled out a couple of different ones. I think for now I'll just put these up here until I'm ready for them. So I've got the blue and white stars, and they'll kind of go into the middle of this. I also am considering stamping potentially a title for the edge there. I don't know though, maybe not. I've got the orange and white, which will give this a little bit more of a contrast. So make it look a little bit more Halloween. I think I like this better than the stars. I've got some orange ghost paper. So this is an even brighter or darker, more burnt looking orange. Which I don't dislike. What would that look like? The green that kind of goes with the green of his shirt. It's not the same, but no, I'm gonna say no to that one. I've got this kind of reddish gingham, reddish orangish gingham. Actually, that one's kind of cute. Or that's too busy. Okay, so I'm gonna say either. I feel like the green is just kind of boring, you know? All right, do we go with ghosts? Or do we go with the gingham? I'm almost thinking the gingham is what I like. So I'm going to go with this, I think. I say I think, but really I'm going to cut it right now. We're going to go with it. So I need trimmer. We'll cut this down to 8 inches tall by, that is 8, right? That I just got, yes, by 5 1/4. Okay. All right, so there's that and that. So we've got the two. Then the next thing I had pulled out, and I think I like these ones, they're really cute. I want to use some brads to make these swivel, the hearts, right? And I had pulled out both, I'm gonna grab all these, they're way up there. I'd grabbed out both a little metal, like a tiny metal brad, and I grabbed an orange brad. And I think the orange is kind of cute on the black and white. So that's what I'm gonna go with. I suppose if I don't like it, I can always switch it. It's not too difficult. Okay, so I've got my little pokey tool, my awl. I'm gonna layer these together. This one's the one that's gonna go into the middle. And then just based on where Jonah is in the picture, I want the hole, actually maybe what I can do is do it this way. So I want the hole to be over here so that when it swings, you can see the picture. So we're gonna go right here. And then I can layer this up so we can't see. And then we'll just poke it right there. Stick in the little orange brad. which I've had these breads forever and ever. Come on. It's a little orange bread. Put down the pokies. And that will be heart in the middle. Okay, then I've got the classroom photo. This one's gonna go on the bottom. It doesn't matter where the hole is, so I'm gonna poke it up here. Can I put it in the same spot? No, I can't put it in the same spot though, so, but I can put it on the same side. Just needs to be a little bit more towards the top because otherwise it would sit on top of his teacher's head. Okay. So there's that one. And then the last one can go in the same spot too. So that upper portion, put the brad in. Okay. Okay, so there's the 3 of those, and these little tiny ones that are silver, I'll put back later. Okay, so now the question is, let's put this here. This is going to be story 28. Let's make sure of that. No, 27. Yes, 27. So we'll go like that and that. I'm using the yellow because his buttons are yellow. Tweezers. So 27, okay. And then, nope, holes on this side. All right, so then it's just a matter of, do I want to add a title? So I was thinking about, and I probably will put something over here somewhere. Let me grab my buckets of ephemera, or little cauldron of ephemera. Now I'm hot, so off goes the sweatshirt. Oh man. Ooh, let me see what you guys are chatting about. Tammy, I saw on, where'd you post that? I think you posted that on Facebook or you posted it on Instagram. I love the idea of prompt jarring the story kits. I think that's so fun because it's really easy, I think, for me anyway. It's easy to pull out one kit and be like, okay, I don't have to tell a million stories. I don't have to plan every little thing for the product. I just need to see what sparks one story, just one. I think that's brilliant because you can use it over time. So I'm pretty sure that's where you posted it. And it was such a good idea. Loved it. A prompt jar for dinner recipes. I like that too. Like writing down your family favorites. And then when you're meal planning, because I always meal plan on like a Sunday, except then I don't really. And then it's supposed to be Monday. And then Monday comes and goes. And then I'm meal planning on Tuesday. And by then we've eaten like, there's like nothing in the cupboards. I'm sure I'm not alone in this experience. But anyway, it would be really nice to just sit down and be like, okay, I'm going to draw out like 3 family favorites. And then we can, you know, put in 2 extra ones to try or special things, you know, that would be so good. Oh no, bad pictures. Yes. Hey, Etienne, how are you? Kelly, your son trick-or-treated with his friends and asked him to take pictures. Oh, no. Oh, man. Yes. All those bad. Yeah. I totally get it. I totally get it. Luckily, like right now, my kids are young, so I just go with them and take the pictures. But I'm disappointed in myself because I wish I would have taken a picture of Izzy by herself in her costume and Jonah by himself in his costume. Also, I had this like super killer idea for Jonah's costume this year and a special page to do for him, but it required a specific photo that I did not take. And so I'm really bummed that I'm not going to be doing that page, at least not this year. All right, so what was I getting? Oh, potentially some ephemera. That's right, ephemera. Ephemera. Okay, so I think I already used one of those. Okay, so I've got what? C for candy. That kind of works. All right, so I'm just going to leaf through some of this stuff and see what we have. One of these might be kind of cute on there too, to tie in some of the green. What does this one say? Trick or treat. No, but I could do like Boo to You is really cute. We'll see. I'm going to leave it there for a moment. Got candies and leaves, stars. New. That's that extra envelope I made but didn't have a use for or decided against it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get Frankie on anything this year, so she might come back next year for a layout. Which is kind of a bummer, but it's okay. No. No, that's like that's too big. No to all of that. No. I kind of like the candy. I just feel like it needs something layered with it. Like I could maybe do that. I recently found a whole bunch of my ephemera and journaling cards from an older Kelly Perky Halloween, or not Halloween, Harry Potter kit, which was very exciting. So I added those to my stash. Okay. I do kind of like the black. Okay, it's technically not Halloween, but that doesn't matter to me. I don't mind. Or I've got a label, that could work. Beautiful night. No. That one gives me more of that black, potentially. Maybe I've got I might not though. Yeah, none of that. No. No. No, no. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I got these little words though. What do we got? creepy and spooky. This one's a, what is this? Bring on the candy, maybe. All right. All right, so I think all right, here's what I'm thinking. So potentially, like, this is not the right color of orange. Like, this is very a reddish orange, but these both go with it. So I could do like spooky. I could do something like that, that kind of ties in the black over here. You're too big. It wasn't really Halloween, so I kind of don't want to use that. Or maybe I actually like that even better with more of that reddish color. Okay, so I'm thinking I'll do that. So we'll do like a little cluster here. We'll do the 3 there. I've got the 27. Should I just leave it blank? Or should I do a title over here? I'm thinking I should just leave it blank. Just let it speak for itself, maybe. I think I am. I think I'm just going to leave it. So let's stick some of this stuff down. Okay, and then this. It's going to go into the middle. Let's see, that looks pretty middle-ish. Okay. Okay. I think I am going to put this little boo to you over on the other side. But because it's on top of those puffy stickers, I'm just going to add a couple of little tiny foam dots to it. So it just kind of holds it at the same level. Okay, one in the middle. That's true, Sarah. I might be able to do it. I might be able to get him to put it back on and just do it on a random, well, it'd have to be, I'll have to see if he'll do it for me today. Maybe he will. Plus it's sunny out, you know, so maybe I can encourage him to do it. I think the other thing I'm going to do, because I don't really have anything to write that I necessarily want to write there, so I'm going to put the date, which was actually not the 27th. It was the 28th, the next day. Because I had a bunch of stories from the following days to fill in more stories. So I don't mind like that this actually happened on the 28th, but I'm documenting it as story 27. That's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna lift up these embellishments just a little bit so I can squeeze this in there with that date. There we go. And then put it back down. Okay, there we go. Now that label has a purpose. Okay, so there is story 27. So then these swivel to the side and you can see there's journaling under them, and this one's got the photo and half journaling. Then this one has the photo of their full group. So for the journaling, I said Jonah's school held their Halloween party on the Friday before. Normally, Jonah doesn't go to school on Fridays. This week, I took him in just for the party, dressed in his Luigi costume. He was very excited for all of the activities. Parents weren't allowed to stay this year. Boo. In years past, when Izzy went to this preschool, it was pre-COVID, they let the parents come in and do the party with them. So, which is not something I was not expecting to not be able to stay. So that was kind of a bummer. But at least he got to go. At least he got to have a party. You know, I could be happy about that. The kids played a cheese ball throw game, decorated cookies, had a dance party, and trick-or-treated. Jonah had a really fun time and was glad that he went. One thing they do for the parents, though, which I am super appreciative of, is they send us text messages and photos throughout the day, like every day, not just for the Halloween party, but for every day. And I love that. Love that about it. So keeping this one simple. There we go. Story 27. Done and done. Okay, now story 28. Let me put this away. And then tomorrow we will finish up this album. I hope. If not tomorrow, then between tomorrow and whatever day comes after that. Thursday? Where did the other one go? Here it is. Here it is. Okay, so this one is a little bit more labor intensive. But that's okay. It's, you know, in a different way. Save you over there. Okay, so for story 28, I've got a couple of 28s here. I went ahead and printed my journaling onto this card that says loving, a repeated loving. And then I also printed out a 6x4 photo. Now these I'm going to put back to back here, and they're going to live inside of a treat bag. So actually, let me go ahead and stick these back to back just so we can, you know, be done with this part. Okay. Oops. No. Okay. So we've got that photo and that's going to be the first part. So this is a story of going to get pumpkins and apples at our local apple orchard. We've been there. This was our third trip to the apple orchard this year with no regrets. We love our apple orchard. The first time we went to just get donuts and cider. The second time we went, we did the corn maze. And then this time when we went, we picked apples and our pumpkins for the year. So we did this on this was technically on the 29th. So again, like things are very out of order, but it's fine. It is fine. So I printed a couple of photos small, and the prompt that I picked for this day was a large title or large titles. So I decided after doing a little bit of searchy search on Pinterest for some jumping off points, which is typically how I start, you know, is go look up some things that look aesthetically pleasing to me, and then change them to work for me, to work for the story I want to tell. And I saw this layout that Paige Evans did with one of her cut files, and I just so happened to have the cut file. Now, her version was done for maybe her daughter, and it had a bunch of florals in it. It looked very spring, summer. I thought I could do the same thing, but make it fall, a fall version. So the cut file is this one. It says beautiful. It's the word beautiful. And I printed my photos in such a way that I can fill in 5 of these letters with the photo. So like this one, I can put Izzy and her pumpkin, which I guess if I do it there, you'll see the pumpkin. I have one of Aaron and the kids that can go in the B. I have this one that I trimmed in such a way that it should fit in the T. So 5 different photos to fit inside of 5 of the letters, which leaves me with 4 unfilled. In the 4 unfilled sections, I want to layer in some leaves to just create kind of a leaf background. So I printed off these leaves, which are actually part of a fall collection that Caitlin, Sarah, and I have designed, but I just haven't had a chance to launch it, to like film a video and put that up and put all the listings up. Hoping to get that done. If not, I'm hoping to get that done like today or tomorrow and have it all ready to go. I did, in fact, film the video for it, like the introductory video sharing all the different components of it today, because I want to use some of the pieces that I cut out on my layout today. And so in order to use them, I needed to like take the pictures and film the video. So I did that. So I've got some other pieces in here that I'm going to be using with all of this. And then I also pulled out from my stash, I have this treat bag, which is this neutral kind of taupey brown and white stripe. And then I printed additional journaling on this card that says One Little October Story. So the One Little October Story and the Repeated Loving are from the October Stories by the Month kit from Allie Edwards. So that's where those are from. So let's start with, I think I'm going to do this part last, the title. Let's start with the bag because I think that's going to be the easier of the pieces to do. So to get started, for this to go inside of the album, it's going to be its own little insert. I need there to be a way of attaching this onto the rings or onto the spiral. So I want to pull out a piece of just some plain transparency here. And I'm going to cut this to maybe like an inch will be plenty. Maybe I'll do 1.25 inches just to be safe. And then, I don't know how long this is, so how long are you? From top to bottom. So if I were to put you here, okay, so you're to right there. Okay. So a little tiny piece of transparency that I can trim down more if I need to later. Then I'm going to take a piece of, well, 2 pieces really. I'm going to add some double-sided adhesive along the edge. And then on the back, I'm going to add it along the same edge again. Okay. All right, so Mallory, when will the post for October Story Kit Crush go up? So I haven't, it will go up soon. And by soon, I mean this week. I feel like I just had a lot of things that came up this month and I just didn't have time. But I'm hoping to get that written and put it up very soon because I've got everything I need for it. It's just a matter of sitting down and writing the post. But yes, it'll happen. It'll definitely happen. And for those of you that are like, what are you talking about? So the Instagram Story Kit Crush hops are bi-weekly. So the next one, or the first one for the Together Story Kit, which will be this month's theme, that'll happen on Friday this week. And then again in 2 weeks. And then at the end of the month, I am compiling all of the projects and putting together a blog post that just has all of the inspiration for that particular kit from that month. So Friends was last month, so there'll be a post on my blog that will be all of the Friends projects. But yes, hoping to get that done soon. Like I said, I feel like I've got like a bunch of stuff I need to get done, and it's hard because I just don't know like where to start. What do I need to get done first, you know? Actually, that works out very nicely where it fits there. It fits there perfectly. So I don't need to trim that anymore. That is good. And this is where this is going to live. So I'm just going to put that inside. It gives me a bonus spot to add photo and journaling. I do have the ticket stub from the Spicers, which is our orchard, from their corn maze. So I might put that in here too, even though the corn maze is a story I told a while back. That's totally fine. Okay, so exactly, Mallory. It's crazy. This month is crazy. And then next month, well, last month was crazy. And then this month, the Allie Edwards team asked me to do a bunch more live Instagram chats for December Daily. So I'm going to have a weekly Instagram like live chat series that's going to be happening every week in November, and then in December I'm going to be doing an every week one that's like a check-in. So it's like it's a lot between, I've got story chat, I've got the 4 December daily chats, I've got 2 lives over on the Allie Edwards account. I still need to story plan for the Wander kit. Like, it's like, oh my gosh, I just don't even know what is even happening. But what I do know is that I want to get this album done. So that is like, get this album done and priority 1. And then figure out from there what comes next. What is the next priority? Okay, so this is part of this is Holden's fall collection, which I don't have launched yet, but it's coming. So this little guy, we named him Holden. He's actually named off of a soap opera. I don't remember which soap opera it was, if it's As the World Turns or, oh gosh, what's the other big one? I can't think of it. There's another big one that I can't think of. Anyways, there's a character named Holden who lives on a farm with his family. And we originally called him Pumpkin Boy because I wanted a boy that was like obsessed with pumpkins and then to have a bunch of pumpkins. So Sarah drew me Pumpkin Boy, who we later named Holden because he's holding a pumpkin, and we thought that was funny and we just had a laugh. So his name is Holden. And so Holden here is my pumpkin boy. And then I've also got a bunch of pumpkins that Sarah drew for me. So these are all hand-drawn pumpkins. There's like tons and tons and tons of them. And they're all non-traditional pumpkins. They're like warty or smushed or discolored or all that kind of stuff, which I love. So I want to use this pumpkin cluster, I think, underneath Holden. And I want to stick him here so that this card can just kind of like sit inside of that. And then I want to decide, do I want anything else in here? I do want to pull out the leaves because I'm going to be using those as well. I don't need another title because I already have the thing up here. But I don't want to use that. Or that. So I'm thinking new, but oh, Happy Harvest is cute though. I put you there. I put you maybe like there. And Happy Harvest down there. I actually think that's pretty cute. So maybe that's what I'll do. Oh, and I was going to pull out the leaves because I want to use the leaves, and I printed more of them for the title piece, but I also might throw in some of these pumpkins. We'll see. So I'm going to pull those out too. There's a whole bunch of them. That one and that one. Okay. Also, I didn't get a chance yet to upload the digital package for this month for anybody who's tier 2. There is a printable coming. I just need to upload it. And it's already made. It's already ready to go. I just need to upload it. And it has some of these. It goes with this collection. So if you are like, ooh, I like some of this stuff, there is some of it included in your digital package this month. Okay, so let's start by layering these things up. And I think I like that. And then his little foot and his other foot is on top of the pumpkins. Right? No. Oh no, I left that off. Okay. So I want you to sit kind of like that, I think. No, not on there. Maybe like that. And then I can tape him down. I'm going to use a combination here so that some of it stays down pretty strongly. Maybe like right here too. Just trying to figure out how I can position it so it can go on. Okay. We'll give that a go. We'll see how it works. As the world turns. There it is, Tammy. It is As the World Turns. Yes, Holden. That's where we got our inspiration from. I'm glad I got it right. What is the other soap opera called? What was it? It was As the World Turns, and I feel like it was like something and something. I used to watch them with my mom all the time when we were sewing because it was a show that you could just put on in the background, and it didn't matter. Oh, you know what? I think I was, wait, you come back up. Come back up nicely, please. So I kind of want you to go there, and then you can go on here. Yes. I forgot that I was going to put this on there. I I think the wood is the way to go. Oh, but then you're too, okay, wait, can oh, what do I want to do here? I don't want you to stick. Maybe I can just like, no, so you're too similar, but maybe like this one can go in there. Yes. Okay, we'll do that. And then we'll stick the Happy Harvest back down. Because that's exactly what we did. We went to the pumpkin patch and we had ourselves a very happy harvest. How far does that go? Right out there. Okay. All right. And then this can still scooch on down in there. Very good. Very good. Okay. And then that will go as its own separate thing in there. And the rest of this, right, I was thinking about layering. Okay, so that I will put back. All right, let's do the big title that this goes with. So we'll put that to the side, bring this up. Days of Our Lives. Yes, thank you, Deb. Okay, so there is As the World Turns and Days of Our Lives. So when we were, and by we I mean Sarah, Caitlin, and I, and that's the three of us design these digital kits together. Sarah is like a character artist, so she creates these characters for me. I asked her to. I kind of give her a little bit of, you know, I want it to be a boy this time. I want them to be like obsessed with pumpkins, like a pumpkin boy. Or sometimes, I think the first one I was like, I just want like a witch girl, you know, like witch girl. And then she goes from there and creates her own thing. And I love it. I absolutely love it. So, sorry, I need a scrap piece of paper here. So, when it came to, and I need this. For December, because I'm having her do one for December, and then next year we're going to do them quarterly. So we'll make like a quarterly kit or a quarterly little scrapbooking collection. It's a way for us to have fun and stretch our creative juices and work together as a team. It's been really fun. Anyways, so when and P.S. I've learned some things along the way, like like I need to lower my prices, which I did not realize for the Halloween one. So the next ones you'll see when they come out are going to be much less because you learn, you know, you never know. Sometimes it's hard to be an entrepreneur and know like what to do, how much to charge, what is worth what, you know, it's hard. Anyways, I digress. So we were talking about Frankie, who is our Halloween chick, and how she should be obsessed with soap operas. That's like her guilty pleasure is she sits in her like little crafty witch cottage and watches soap operas. And we were coming up with names for her soap operas. And for As the World Turns, we were like, it could be, you know, like As the Underworld Turns, that would be pretty funny. And then for Days of Our Lives, it would be Days of Our Death or Days of Our Deaths or whatever. Anyway, we were having a good time. So anyway, you just reminded me of that because I forgot about Days of Our Lives. Anyway. Robin and Stone, Luke and Laura. Huh. General Hospital. Yep. Okay, so first what I'm going to do, when I cut out this file, this is a Paige Evans cut file, and it's the word beautiful. When I cut this out, I first cut out the full file, which is this one right here, where it's just the outline of the words. Then inside of Silhouette, I released the compound path, which then breaks apart the file itself, so you can select just a specific part of it and delete that part. So when I did that, I deleted off the second cut here. So all that there was this inside cut, and that is how I got this page, where it's the word with just the background. But I decided I wanted to use both of them because I want the outline of the words to have a little bit more depth to them. And this will allow me to do that. So I am first going to add my photos to the back of the file because it's going to be easier to do here. I mean, actually, it probably would be easier to do the other one, but too late for that now. I'm committed. We're doing it this way. So I've got the A with Izzy and the pumpkin. I figured that would be a good one for the A because it had a lot of like angled space next to her. So it kind of worked out perfectly. The B, and I literally just sat that down in glue. That's great. Okay, let's not make a mess. Thanks. Okay, now we're gonna do the B, and the B is gonna be Erin with the kids. Right here. Are any of you are any of you doing a fall like gratitude-ish album this November? Or are you just skipping straight to December and doing December daily prep? Also, have any of you followed along with Susan, who is Little Things, Big Days on Instagram? Because her fall project is, I'm obsessed with it. It's so amazing. I love it. So if you don't follow her, you should. It's Little Things, Big Days, Susan's project. Definitely makes me feel inspired for all the fall vibe stuff. Okay, so then next is the T. Which I'm gonna do this picture. It's gonna like get my eyeball basically and Izzy's face, which I thought was kind of funny, and like Erin's face, so you can kind of see the three of us in this picture. Got burnt out with November last year. The Thankful Turkey with Michaela. Yes. Hi, Beatrice. I'm excited you're here. Welcome to Alive. So I haven't had a chance. I feel like this is a broken record of myself. I haven't had a chance to do this thing yet, but it's coming. I haven't had a chance to put up our November calendar. I usually try to do that the week prior, so that anybody who's not interested in it, you know, doesn't get roped into a month for those who pay monthly. I try to get it ahead of time, but I just, you know, it's been busy. So daily projects are just kind of crazy, right? They really are. So anyways, it's coming. But for those of you who are curious, what is happening in November that hasn't joined in on Alive or may not know, my plan for this month, aside from finishing October daily, so today we're working on 27 and 28. Tomorrow, my plan is to do 29, 30, and 31. So to complete October daily, I hope. It depends, because I also want to celebrate a little bit with the family for Dia de los Muertos today. I have some things I would like to do. So I may only design 29 and 30 tonight and leave 31 to do along with Dia de los Muertos on Thursday. But anyway, I digress. This week, my goal is finish October daily and do a page for my Dia de los Muertos album. That is my goal. And then next week, we're going to continue the live series the same times on the same day that we have been. And I'm going to work on Project Life. So my goal is to catch up, I hope, as much as I can, maybe all the way, on my Project Life for 2022, which is a lot. I have a long ways to go, but I think I could probably get I could probably get 2 layouts done every day, and definitely at least 1, which will get me a good chunk of the way there. So that's the plan for this month, is catch up on Project Life before we get to December. Okay, last picture here. Let's put this way over here. When I selected my pictures for this, I tried my best to pick ones that I could still get us into the photo. This one at the bottom has Izzy like really, really far away down an aisle of the apple orchard, which is fun. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, so there's the photos. Those are now in. I can throw this away because that's got chunks of glue on it. Get another page out here so we can glue this down. So then what I want to do is I'm going to take this whole file and I'm going to glue it down onto the one here. Not that. I don't need to do that. What I need to do is not that. So wait. Well, whatever. It'll be fine. And then actually, hold on. Hold the phone. Okay. Right, because the leaves I want to be in between these. So actually what I'll do, we're going to set that to the side. If it dries, that's fine. Okay, so what I'm going to do then, I changed my mind, is I'm actually going to cut a second or a piece of this here, plain paper. Well, textured paper, but you know, pretty much plain paper. So we're going to do that. Then I can position this on here. So I think what I'll do is add some adhesive to the top. Right? And then we've got leaves to layer in. So the first word that has the leaves is the E. So I'm like, if I put them in here, and I can also pull out, I think these ones will go with it. We'll see if I can find you. There's one. I think I can make those ones work in here too. So I'm like, if I took, you know, like that, and then maybe put in this like pinky colored one. Maybe like that. And maybe the brown. Let's see we'll see what we think. Like, do I want... Should I have leaves just on like one side? I don't know. Oh, what do I want to do? I want to see what that looked like originally. Oh, did I not save it? Okay, let's go page. This one. All right. Okay. I want to see how did Paige do it? So she kind of filled in like the upper corners. Okay. And I like that. That looks good. So let's do like Paige. So I think what I'm going to do is tweezers. Maybe like that. And maybe that. I am just kind of making this up, you know? Don't totally know what I'm doing here, but you know. It's how it goes, I suppose. Right? Okay. Like I might stick a pumpkin in there for funsies. Maybe like got like a yellow. Kind of like the yellow. Maybe like that. I think I'll put this in the bottom corner because that's fun. Okay, and maybe one more of this brown piece. I wish I had more of that craft, which I could always make more by printing them, but kind of don't want to do that. So yeah, I think that'll be good. We'll go with it. Okay, so let's do you next. B-E-A-U. I think I'll go like that. And then I'll put some of this brown in there. So then once, the nice thing about this is I don't have to worry about trimming those off because that's where the photos will go, right? So it kind of just lets me place all the things in there and not have to worry about it too much. Sure, put this one in there. I'm gonna have to clean this table when I'm done today. It is full of glue. Okay, do that one. Then maybe like this greenish colored one. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Do I have another little tiny pumpkin I can add? Maybe like that one right there. It's kind of cute. We'll do it. Okay. Okay, next, eye. Put this like teal one in there. Maybe we'll see what this orange looks like. I think I'm all out of the brown. Yep. Okay. Oh no, I have a little bit more. Oh, good, good, good. Enough that I can put one piece in here and then probably one piece down in the other U. Could do that and that. Okay, so let's put that one in there. So I like that. And we'll put this one in there as well. Actually, I might want you further down. Like that. And then maybe you layered in there with no pumpkins this time because it's the eye is so small. Maybe like that. Okay, and then the other U. So let's, I'm out of these. So let's do, kind of liked that red one. So we'll do another red, maybe another pink, and maybe a yellow. And then I've got like that green pumpkin that could go. Okay, let's try it. So back doesn't matter. So we'll go that one. I had a piece of the brown. Yep. So I'll stick that brown up on the top. Oh, geez. Okay. Just to tie it in. So brown, red. Maybe a little bit of black again, just because we have black up there and there. So then it gives me one additional spot. Okay. I'll do pink next. Could do another pumpkin there, and then maybe finish it off with the yellow. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like that. Okay. So, pumpkin. And yellow. Okay. So that fills in the spots. So then what I can do is trim this part off. You know, the excess leaves and stuff sticking down. Okay. And then I'm going to turn this way, and I'm just going to add tape along these spots where they will pull up. I think that's probably, oh, the A. That's probably good there. And then along the bottom. Okay. So press that down, and that backs those letters. Then we can set this all to the side for another day's work. And now I can take this that I started gluing earlier, didn't need to quite yet. And we're just going to add glue along it. And then we'll see how this turned out. Okay, I think that'll do it. So, all right, so I'm gonna line this up on the letters that I can see underneath. So like the E and the U. Okay, press it down. And that gives me my title. Okay, so then this goes next to this, like that. What I could do, what does this one say? Okay, I could add a second banner. But I don't think it needs that. I don't think it needs that. So I don't think I will. I think that's probably all I'm gonna do with this. That again, I'll just keep it like that's, it's not simple. nothing about that was simple, but it has a simple look to it because I didn't put anything on it, if that makes any semblance of sense. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it. Call that a day. Oh, Sarah, it's Susan. Her Instagram handle is Little Things Big Days. Little Things Big Days. Okay, so let's clear some of this off really quick, and then I can read some of that journaling, show you the 2 layouts that we made today, and then that'll be that. That took me less time than I was expecting. That's nice. I thought that was going to take me just forever, but it didn't. Okay, so I can go over here. That stays there. That goes there. This is all garbage. Okay. Yay. Yay. Okay, so we've got that and the book. I still have to bind my other book too. At this point, I'm deciding to just wait to do all the binding because, okay, you are not gonna stay, are you? So we're gonna make you stay. I'm gonna wait until I'm done with the whole album before I bind it because I might want to shift some pages to one or the other. So just to be safe, I'm waiting. Okay, there we go. That way the 7 stays. Okay, so for today's layouts, I had the 2 prompts of pick a shape and large titles. So for pick a shape, that's where we get this one here, right? Which I already did I already read you guys the journaling for that. So this is after we did the sticker page and then the mixed media page. So I've got this one with the swivel hearts, which is a scrap lift from Allie Edwards from 2 of her layouts. I just combined them together. And then the back side of this is going to be that beautiful cut file large title with the pocket here in between. So that means that my story for day 29 is going to go on the back side of this pocket and then the next page here. So that's what we've got coming up next. And then day 30, the last 2 stories in this album, I'm going to have full page layouts because I have a lot of pictures, or I have really good pictures that I want to use in a large format. And then I'll have one final page that will go on the back so that we can see the pattern here, and that will complete the second album. So kept this one pretty thin too, which is really, that's really good. That makes me happy. Oh, for journaling, for this one I said, for this piece, I said earlier in October, our family made a trip out to Spicer's to get donuts and cider, and a second trip for the corn maze. This weekend, we took our family here for a third and final time to pick pumpkins at the patch. When we parked the car, we made a split-second decision to also take the kids apple picking. We've never done this as a family before and thought we would really enjoy it together. We were able to pick both Ida Red apples and Northern Spy apples. Both were insanely delicious. We made a final stop for pumpkins and then we headed back home. It was such a great day. So that's in there. And then the bonus photo, because you guys have probably heard me joke about how Aaron and I have no photos together, or very rarely do we take photos together. It's usually me and the kids, or him and the kids, or me selfie, or, you know, whatever it is. Very rarely is it just the two of us. So I snapped this picture of us, just a selfie, while we were there apple picking. And then on the back of that, I wrote out 6 different things I was loving about this particular occasion. So I said, loving taking every opportunity this fall to get outside with the family. We are all in better spirits when we spend time in nature together. 2, loving that this was our 3rd visit to the local apple orchard, the most we've ever gone in 1 year, and I absolutely loved it. This is a favorite spot. 3, we discovered the wagon rides this year that takes you to the apple and pumpkin picking and to the corn maze. We really enjoyed the ride, especially Jonah. 4, for the first time, we took the family apple picking. The kids loved gathering as many as they could in each section. Also, the apples were delicious. 5, we finished our day with picking pumpkins at the patch. Each kid was able to pick one they wanted to carve. Izzy picked a really big one. And 6, I've really enjoyed coming to Spicer's so much this year and would definitely like to do it again next year. So many special memories made in 2022. So just a little bit of extra journaling and a place to put a photo of me and Aaron in the album. And there we go. So that is those are my layouts for today. Tomorrow is Wednesday. I can't even believe it's Wednesday. Tomorrow is Wednesday. And we're going to be back again. Did I just catch on something? No. Okay. We'll be back again, hopefully finishing this album. So that's very exciting. So, tomorrow, which Wednesday means 1 o'clock. So we'll be here at 1 o'clock Eastern time working on October Daily. Can't wait. We're going to finish it. We're going to be done. Put this on the shelf and move on to Project Life. I hope you all have a great rest of your day today. Enjoy the beginning of a new month, the fresh start that comes with that. Hope you are able to accomplish everything you want to, and I will see you back here tomorrow. All right. Bye, friends.